It should be louder. It's louder now, it's right on the mic.
Sound. We fell in love as the leaf skies are blue. You act so innocent now, but you lied so soon. When I want you, shining like a Fifth Avenue diamond, and they don't make you like they used to. You're never going out of style. Ooh, pretty be gone crazy. The way you see me, who can blame me when I just wanna make you smile? I wanna throw you like Michael. I wanna kiss you like Prince. Let's get it on like Marvin.
Hey guys, my name is Charity Audrey Kimberly Thrasher. I live in a very small town in NWT named Taktoyakta. And it's very small, and I am the youngest of 6 siblings. My parents is Lawrence and Shirley Thrasher. I have 5 siblings, 4 girls, 1 boy, Jennifer, Chantel, Carrie, Margaret, Billy, and me. I am born September 23rd, 1993, and my parents were going to name me Audrey or Kimberly, but my dad found Charity in the Bible, and it means love, and then nicknamed me Sweetheart. So I'm the youngest, so they wanted a boy, but they got a baby girl with dark black hair and like very dark brown eyes. Sometimes they get so dark that they could turn all black, and it's weird. And all my life I grew up in a Christian home, and it didn't really go with school, and I kind of got teased for what I believe every time. But as I got older, it got kind of better, and I started to love like what we would do. So the memories I have when I was younger, I always used to wake up for school, and then I always used to hear like music, and it was my dad singing downstairs, and I always loved waking up to that. And it was awesome. I remember that. And then when I was 13 years old, he taught me how to play guitar, and he taught all of us. And when I was 7, my brother and my dad taught me how to play drums, and those are the only instruments that I know, apparently. And I don't know if I'm good, but I also sing, and then I write songs since long as I could remember, and that was awesome. And around the same time, I also been learning makeup, and I did my own hairstyle when I was younger. I cut it, and then I started doing my family, and then other people started to ask me, and then I started to make money on that. So I figured I was good. So that's my dream job, to become a hairstylist. And my oldest sister, Jennifer, had a baby girl, and her name is Marissa Ria Rose Thrasher. And a few years later, Carrie had my 3rd oldest sister. She had a baby girl, and she named her Cherish Lane. And a few years after that, my only brother had a baby boy and named him Darian. And these are all my nieces and nephews, and I love them all. So this story, when I was a baby, I always had like seizures as a baby. So that time I had one where we're out camping, and we rushed home, and then they took me to the hospital. And then when we got there, the nurse and the doctor said that I wasn't breathing and I wasn't alive. And then my mom told me that like she was holding me and she was crying. And so was my siblings, and my dad took me, and then he grabbed me, and then he like started to pray for me, and then all of a sudden, like, I started breathing and I was alive. So when I was younger, me and my dad always used to watch hockey, and then he used to come home from work, and then we'd talk about it, and then we'd talk music and all that until like 3 in the morning, and that was all the time. I remember one day when he was about to go to work, and then we're talking, and then he went to work, and I remember the last thing he said was like, "Goodbye, sweetheart," or something. That's a nickname he called me. And then I was sitting on the computer at home, and then I remember hearing somebody come in, and it was a cop or something, and he asked for my mom. And then I remember my mom yelling, "I'm going to the hospital, I'm gonna go see your dad," and all that. And I remember the day before that, we're out camping, and my mom and dad were wondering if they could go today or tomorrow, and then they said they should go today. And that's the day that my dad got medevaced to go out, yeah. And I remember seeing him at the hospital and all that, and that was the last time I saw him. And still today, it still hurts. Like, he's a person that I spend every day with, and I tried to live up to the person that he wanted me to be every day. And still today, even though 2 years later, I still hear stories about him, how he helped a lot of people, and how all the stuff that he'd done and everything. And now I am 21 years old, and I still do all the stuff that I want to do, and I still want to make more videos, and I still want to do music, art, and hair cutting, and I want to become hairstylist, and all the support from my friends and my family. And I'm just getting there slowly. And I know it's just the start of my life, and I hope that I get to live out my dreams and everything, and just watch my other videos on my YouTube channel, and thank you. Bye. And I just want to show you all the drawings that I have on my wall that I did when I was a kid in my preteen years. Thank you.